Welcome to the Horror Movie Showdown, episode 89. I'm pretty proud that my top 10 travel horror movies video is the second most watched of its kind on YouTube. And of curiosity, I of course had to check out the most popular video. About half of their picks are the same as mine, but their second place pick is a movie called Death of Me, which is both hated by the critics and by IMDB users. In today's video, we will explore if this movie is indeed a hidden gem, or if it is as crappy as everyone else seemed to think so. Death of Me takes place in the beautiful and exotic Thailand, which is always a good start. The movie was filmed in the same area as the beach and as where I was poisoned by a bad mango smoothie. We meet Christine, who wakes up to the weather forecast of a typhoon, and oddly, she is dirty, and so is her husband, who is lying on the floor. I guess that they must have been hitting the booze a bit too hard last night. So now they're in a hurry to make it to their ferry on time.
What happened last night?
It is one of those The Hangover kind of movies. On their taxi ride, the driver starts acting all weird and kicks them out, but somehow they still manage to make the ferry on time, just without their passport and phones.
If you find your ID, there is another boat at 7.
So it appears that they have to stay on the island for a little bit longer, and there is nothing to worry about, as the typhoon won't be arriving anyways. Next, the ferry sails off with all their luggage, and now they're in trouble. Imagine being stuck on a small Thai island with no passport, no phone, no money, and no luggage. As we move on, Christine and Neil attempt to reconstruct the mysterious events of the last night. Luckily, they captured most of it in their home video. Ooh, what could that be? Some kind of poison, or maybe mango extracts. After an awkward sex scene, Neil appears to be killing his wife and burying her. Scary. Next, they're off to the doctor, who thinks that they had some kind of hallucinative drink.
Hallucination.
And now they get even more stuff to drink to get healthy again. Right? Well, soon Christine starts hallucinating again, and at this point of the movie, it is so boring that I hope I will start hallucinating too. In the next hour, we're dragged through one cringe scene after the other, and there's some festival going on. In this type of movie, you can usually expect some kind of human sacrifice, like in Midsummer and The Wicker Man. Could this be what is next for Neil and Christine? Well, at this point, you don't really care, but maybe the last half of the movie will be surprisingly good. Let's find out on the scoreboard. The movie has 4 mediocre kills. The scenes that are supposed to be scary in the movie are more cringe than anything else. It gets a scariness score of 2. When it comes to nudity, we only get enough underwear for a score of 2. The movie is really badly paced, and for 1 full hour the movie has no progression at all. But instead it just jumps between hallucinations and random scenes you don't really care about. This disaster of a movie only gets an overall score of 1, and it was actually more painful to watch than zombie ass. I'm pretty sure the people from WhatsCulture didn't watch this movie before putting it on their list. They probably only watched the half-decent trailer, because this movie is as crappy as they come. Death of Me is pretty much the shitty version of The Wicker Man, and probably even worse than The Wicker Man remake.
Oh, no, not the beast! Not the beast!
So instead of watching this movie, I would watch the original Wicker Man, or Midsummer, or The Beach, or even The Hangover. That's all for this video, so thank you for watching, and I will catch you later.